Daniel, that guy that you want to put over all the rest of us, that you think he's so important that he can run your country for you and you can trust him? No. Daniel don't care nothing about you. As a matter of fact, he doesn't even care anything about your laws. Right now, we just come from there. Right now, Daniel's still praying to his God. He don't care about the laws you made. So you can imagine this is quite upsetting to the king. And so what they said, then they said to the king, Daniel, who is one of your exiles from Judah, pays no attention to you. O king, the decree that you have put into writing, he still prays 3 times a day. When the king heard of this, he was greatly distressed. He was determined to rescue Daniel and make every effort before sundown to save him. Even the king was so upset because he didn't do any favor by doing this to Daniel. The king loved Daniel because the king knew that Daniel was outstanding, that he was honest, he was upright, and the king had been tricked. They said to pray to anybody else but the king, that to be thrown in the den of lions. And now the king had made these rules according to the main law, the Medes and the Persians, that you can't break this law. Even the king himself couldn't break it because he put his own seal on it. So he thought all night long, what can I do to save Daniel? Maybe I could put him on a camel and I could take him off to a foreign country somewhere where they'd never find him. But I'd be breaking the law myself if I did that. All night long he thought, how can I save Daniel? They brought him food to eat. No, I don't want any food. They brought music. No, I don't want any music. The king couldn't sleep all night long, just worrying about his friend Daniel, that he had made this big mistake. A big mistake by saying, yeah, this is a good law. And now they've trapped him into having Daniel thrown in the lion's den. Then the men went as a group to the king. Okay. So the king gave the order, and he said to bring Daniel and throw him into the lion's den. Then the king said to Daniel, listen to this statement here, what the king says to Daniel. The king says to Daniel, may your God, whom you serve continually, be able to rescue you. May the God you serve continually. Who is the God you serve continually? Is it the God Jehovah Almighty, Jesus Christ? Or do you serve your God of, or do some, let me put it like that, do some serve their God of money? Do some people serve their God of importance, the God of their job? What a statement that the king had made. The God that you serve continually, is he able to rescue you? That would be something to really think about. The God you serve continually. What a statement he has made here. So a stone was brought and placed over the mouth of the den, and the king sealed it with his own sign and his own ring. Then the king returned to his place and spent the night without eating or sleeping or entertainment. And he could not sleep. So the king was all night long just thinking of what a horrible mistake he has made. He can't even sleep. You heard the old saying, I'm sick with worry? Well, that's true. A lot of worry could make you sick. And this is what happened to the king. So at the first of the dawn, so at the first light of dawn, the king got up and hurried to the lion's den. When he came near the den, he called out, Daniel, Daniel, with the angriest voice. Daniel, the servant of the living God, was your God able? You could just see him running down the way saying, Daniel, Daniel, are you all right, Daniel? Was your God able to save you, Daniel? And then the good news came, because the God Daniel served was able to serve him. He says, my God has sent an angel and shut the mouths of the lions, that they may not hurt me, because I was found innocent in his sight, nor have I ever done any wrong before you, O king. There's a good saying there too. God had found Daniel innocent in his sight. We can be found innocent in God's sight today. How wonderful that is. God can look at you as if you had never sinned. If you'd never done anything wrong in your entire life. All you have to do is say, God, forgive me my sin. Come into my life. Be my Lord. Be my Savior. And he'll do that too. And he'll wash you white as snow. So then you can say just what Daniel said. I've been found innocent before the Lord. And also, he was found innocent before the king. The king was overjoyed and gave orders to lift Daniel out of the den. And Daniel was lifted out of the den, and no wound was found upon him, because, just what he's talking about, because he had trusted the Lord. Excuse me. And that is our main theme, our title today. Your trust in the Lord. Because Daniel had trust in the Lord, he found innocent, and he was protected. And thank you all for coming up today. I've enjoyed being here with you. It's been my joy to be with you. I hope that you've enjoyed your Sunday afternoon service also. God bless each and one of you, and have a wonderful weekend.